Good afternoon, my friends, and hello from Disney's Magic Kingdom. Well, there's a lot that I want to talk about in today's video. It's going to be a good one regarding this new Cars Land that Disney announced. They just released the concept art, which came out a day after myself and Bianca put out our, thoughts about D23 video. They filed the permits. It's happening. A lot of people are not happy about this. I mean, a lot of Disney people are not happy about this. I have my own thoughts and opinions, but first I need to get over to Tom Sawyer's Island. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go do this. All right, and here we are, about to hop on a boat and get over to Tom Sawyer's Island, which is right here in front of us. And this will not be a thing here in the next few years. Disney did not give us any specific details or dates other than the concept art. I feel like this isn't happening anytime soon. They may start the construction towards the end of 2025, but I really don't think Cars Land will be a thing until maybe 2027, 2028, if that. And here we are. Goodbye, Tom Sawyer Island. Oh, am I going to make it? Made it. Excuse me. And like, what happened with the ideas about Beyond Big Thunder Mountain? Like, is that still happening? I don't think it is. Huh. Like I said, I have quite a bit that I want to say. I just need to get over here and find a nice shaded spot. It is so incredibly hot outside. I did speak with the cast member who was the driver of our boat on the way here, and I asked him, did they tell you any information about your row regarding the news to Tom Sawyer Island? And he said, nope, he found out yesterday morning at the same time that we all found out. Ooh, that stinks. So, as I was saying, yesterday morning, Disney filed more permits for everything that they're doing regarding Tom Sawyer Island, the riverboat, Rivers of America, and they also released a new piece of concept art. And judging by the concept art, it looks pretty cool. I'm excited about this. I know a lot of people have a lot of different opinions about this subject matter. Here's my big problem with this, and I have a lot to say. This is just my first problem. These same people who are now heartbroken and sad about the decision of this, these are the same people who were defending Disney for the past several years. Let's just say the past 5 years. You guys defended Disney when they chose to do this Star Cruiser. You guys attacked me for it by giving my opinion. The same thing with the transformation of Epcot. You guys defended Disney, and we know how Epcot turned out with that transformation. Nobody likes it, and from what I'm hearing, Epcot is not looking too good with attendance. Disney can't wait for Food and Wine to start, and same thing with Splash Mountain when Disney took that away, and we all know what's going on with Tiana's. Even though it seems to be running right now, it has issues every single day. And also, these same people attacked me by just giving my opinions and thoughts about it. And now these same people are so upset about Tom Sawyer Island and Rivers of America. And here's my issue with this thing, because I only really have one issue about this. Other than that, I am all for this. I am very excited about what's coming here to the Magic Kingdom, because this park needs something big, and I think Cars Land will do that for us. And then whenever they decide to build Villains Land, that's really going to do it. But think for a minute. It's Florida. It gets very hot here. There's a ton of theme parks in Florida. But let me ask you this. What theme park in Florida, if not every theme park in the world, that does not have a big body of water like a lagoon? Think about that for a minute, because there's none. So judging by this concept art, there's going to be no body of water in this park. And the reason why these theme parks has to have a big body of water inside of their parks, well, it cools off the park a little bit and it tricks our mind because it gets so hot here. So you mean to tell me Magic Kingdom is going to be the only park without a body of water? Yeah, we can say there's water over by Be Our Guest restaurant. That is just a small body of water. That's a pond that is not on the scale of Rivers of America. So really think about this, Disney. When you start to demolish everything and build this new Cars Land, where is this new body of water going to go? There has to be a body of water, and judging by the concept art, there's no new body of water. So I really hope Disney rethinks that. Something else that I've been seeing and hearing on social media in the last 48 hours, by the way, if you are a Disney person on social media right now, it is a fun time to just read what everybody is saying about this whole Cars Land and D23 debacle. But so many people have this big issue with IP. I don't understand why so many people are against IP. Like, it's 2024. I get you guys want Disney to build original things. There's a reason why Disney wants to reshoot all of these live action Disney stories, which I don't like live action. I think they really need to get away from live action, and we all know what's going to happen with this new Snow White film that's coming out next year. I think it's not going to do well at all. But anyway, you know, I don't mind IPs, and an IP like Cars is a really big IP. Again, I just don't understand why so many of you are so upset about this. Like, this is one thing that I actually encourage Disney to do, because Tom Sawyer Island had no connection to me. And I know this is another big topic right now. There's a lot of people saying, nobody even goes to Tom Sawyer Island, yada, yada, yada. I am one of those people who does not have any sort of connection to Tom Sawyer Island. Like, I can't remember the last time I was on this island. I actually cannot remember. I can't remember the last time I was on the riverboat. I don't know why so many people are so upset about this, because I do wonder, for those people who are against this, saying, why are you destroying Magic Kingdom? Why are you doing this? Shame on you, Disney, you idiots. I don't understand that, because let me ask you this. When was the last time you were on Tom Sawyer Island? When was the last time you were on the riverboat? I guarantee you, maybe once a year, maybe more than that, I don't know. The average park guest is not coming over here. They don't even know this exists. And then you have to wait in a line to get on a boat to be brought over here, and then vice versa. I think people just don't care about this. And I know Disney does surveys. I know a lot of you get that email after you visit Disney, or you get back home from your vacation and you get that survey. This is something that Disney has been surveying for a while, and oh, there's a spider, hold on. This should not be a surprise. Again, I just do not understand why so many people are so upset about this. I don't get it. I think this is going to be really cool. Like I said, Magic Kingdom needed something like this. Now, when will this open? I don't know. There's a reason why Disney did not give us any kind of year or just opening date information, because Disney takes so long to build things. But I truly think this is going to be one of the first things that Disney will start to do, this in Tropical Americas over at Animal Kingdom, just because the permits have been filed. They are getting ready to knock this stuff down, and I'm sure Disney will communicate when that will happen. That way everyone can come over here, get their videos, get their photos, and just relive their childhood. And I do think that's a huge reason why so many Disney adults are so upset right now, because their childhood, when they would come here to Walt Disney World as a kid, yeah, there's a lot of nostalgia on Tom Sawyer Island. There's a lot of nostalgia within the riverboat. I understand why a lot of these Disney people are upset, because they have a lot of memories here on Tom Sawyer Island, playing capture the flag, tag, hide and go seek throughout the caves. And here comes the riverboat right now. But we have to understand, and I had a hard time understanding this too when, you know, I would share with you my complaints about what Disney is choosing to do. We have to remember that the Disney parks are for families. They're for children. I do think that Disney really needs to start catering to adults, and I feel like they're starting to with the addition of the Pirates Bar coming here to the Magic Kingdom and the Spaceship Earth Lounge going to Epcot. Again, we don't know when they're coming. Apparently the Pirates Bar is coming next year. We'll see. But that's something that we all need to let go. And I can understand it, because I feel like with my generation, we had good childhoods. We have a lot of memories, and then we grew up, and here we are having to go through 2020 and having to live with this saying, you work hard, you go to school, you go live the American dream. And life is just really hard for everybody right now, especially people who are my age and my generation right now. It's hard compared to what our parents went through and our grandparents went through. They lived through a different time. It's not right now, but that is a conversation for a different day and a different video. We need to let the nostalgia go, and we need to concentrate on the future. I am just very happy that Disney is finally doing something here at Walt Disney World, because this resort needs something. I mean, we have Epic Universe being built 15 minutes away from Walt Disney World. A lot's going to be changing next year. Disney has to do something, and they are not doing something soon enough. And who knows when all of this is going to open, and who knows when Villains Land is going to open. They really didn't give us any kind of specific details about Villains Land. I personally think if they were going to take away Tom Sawyer Island and Rivers of America, yes, take it away. I 100% agree with that. However, I feel like on the side where Haunted Mansion is, that should be used as the entrance to Villains Land, because you have that whole spooky side, and that can be your main entrance to Villains Land. And then here on the other side, yeah, of course, all of this can be Cars Land. I have no issue with that. But what happened with the whole Beyond Big Thunder Mountain? Where are those ideas going? Where is that concept going? Is nothing happening anymore? I don't get it. I don't understand. I feel like they're just going to build a DVC hotel Beyond Big Thunder Mountain at this point. But, you know, I feel like this is a good use of space. Nobody really came here. Again, that just goes back to the surveys, and that's why Disney is deciding to do this. And I feel like it is a great use of space. I know the Disney community is going to disagree with me. It is what it is. I'm used to it. But again, I just don't understand why so many people are upset about this. You guys act like you come over here every time you're here at Magic Kingdom, and I know you guys don't do that. So again, I just feel like the Disney adults are so tied with the nostalgia and the memories, the core memories from Tom Sawyer Island, and we just have to get past that, and we have to be excited about the future. It's just crazy, because this is the one thing that I'm actually excited about. This is the one thing that I actually agree with Disney doing. And now all of a sudden, all of you guys who always go on the attack and you guys defend Disney with everything that they do, all of a sudden you guys are heartbroken, you're upset, you're sad. Make it make sense, because it sure doesn't make sense to me. Another thing that I'm seeing online that so many people are upset about is they feel like this Cars Land does not fit the theme of Frontierland. And I do 100% agree with the people who are saying that. I don't understand why they're going with like a alpine, mountain, icy theme to it. I don't get it, but it does look cool. But I do feel like Disney is trying to get rid of Frontierland. I guarantee you, when this is all said and done, this will not be called Frontierland anymore. And I mean, I guess I'm a little bit sad about that, but also I'm excited to see the future of this park. Like, I'm tired of coming here and riding the same rides. Yeah, there's some attractions that I will ride all of the time, like Haunted Mansion, Space Mountain, Big Thunder, Pirates. Like, those are classic attractions. Peter Pan, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Those are fun attractions, but like all of these other attractions, and I'm not going to name any because I know that's going to upset a lot of you. You know what? I'll say one, Small World. I feel like they should get rid of Small World. That's just me. It is what it is, but I feel like they have room to bring new and exciting things to Magic Kingdom, and I don't get it. I don't understand it. That's why I wanted to make this video. And hear me out here. I do see both sides of this argument. I get it. What I don't understand is why all of a sudden you guys are upset at Disney after Splash Mountain, after Epcot, after the Star Cruiser, after Galaxy's Edge. You guys are now upset. What is going on? I did come across this photo, and I believe it's from Reddit, but somebody put the outline of Cars Land over Tom Sawyer Island and Rivers of America, and I'm going to put it up on the screen right now so you can see what I'm talking about. This is what it's sort of going to look like. I don't understand the icy mountain. I feel like if they're just going to go with the dirt and stuff, cool, but all of a sudden you're going to be going up an icy mountain. Okay, whatever. I am glad that they're just not cloning Radiator Springs from Disney California Adventure. I am glad they're trying to make it different and exclusive to Magic Kingdom. But, I mean, it looks okay. I'm more excited just to have something new. I do love cars, so I'm glad it's coming here and I don't have to go all the way out to the West Coast. But where the heck is Villains Land going to go? I would assume it's going to go behind the Haunted Mansion and behind Big Thunder. That's the only place I can see it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I am quite curious, but I find it funny that they're focusing on Cars Land and not really Villains Land. I feel like they only announced Villains Land because they kind of had to. They had to please the Disney audience. They had to announce something to try to compete with Epic Universe. And like I've been saying, Disney needs something now at the Magic Kingdom. Not in 2028, not in 2030, not 2035. They need something now. As I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I legit can't believe I'm actually for something and everyone else, well, just about everyone else, is not for it. It's quite comical at this point. The same people who defended Disney for this long, all of a sudden, you're mad at Disney for Tom Sawyer Island. Make it make sense. But let's walk around the island to just show you what people are so upset about. I was sitting right here and we have the Haunted Mansion right there and then the riverboat right there. But even now, it's empty. And it's even more empty before Disney made this announcement yesterday. This is what people are so upset about. I'm excited to have a new land, to have a new experience. Here's a better look at the Haunted Mansion. So I feel like if they are going to close all of this off, make this a walkway where you're walking on the side of the Haunted Mansion. It's spooky, it's spooky, it's spooky, and then you get to the entrance of Villains Land where it's even more spooky right back here. And I do believe this is where they will be building Villains Land. It has not been confirmed, but it just makes sense going back in this direction because there's Big Thunder right there. So technically it's still beyond Big Thunder, but they have a ton of land back in that direction. They could do plenty of things with. They have all of this land right here that's closer to the actual theme park. So I feel like it makes sense. I have no issue with it. I have no issue with it whatsoever. I mean, this place is empty. You have to understand when guests are not going to a specific place inside of this park, why wouldn't they get rid of it and build something where guests would come to enjoy their experience, to fill up more space in the park, to get a higher capacity to this park? I think we all have to look at the logistics of this. The whole picture, if you will. Not just a little bit of the picture, the whole picture. Look at that shot of Big Thunder Mountain coming up on Fort Langhorne. And this is where the caves are located. They have restrooms back here. And all of this will be going bye-bye. There's the blacksmith. This is what everyone is so upset about. This is where everyone would play hide and seek as a child. Ooh, it is so hot down here. I don't think I can last that long. But these are the caves. And there's the Liberty Bell that will also be going away. I do not see that many people on here. I see a lot of people on Big Thunder. But I think a lot of you need to understand when Disney sees an attraction not really being used, hello, of course they're going to take it away. Why wouldn't they? You know? To make room for something new and exciting. Now, this area is a beautiful place in the park. It's a great place to just come and relax, bring your lunch, get away from the loudness and the madness of the park. I will miss that. But there's other areas around the park where you can relax a bit. It may not be this nice, but just enjoy it while you can, because this is going away for good in the near future. I do have one request from Disney before they close this. Please open Aunt Polly's. Please do it. If you have never enjoyed Aunt Polly's, you're in for a treat. They usually have some exclusive treats and snacks here at this window. It's hardly never open other than around Christmas time when the park is pretty much at capacity. But you can purchase some refreshments right here. It's a little scary back over here. Can't hardly see. Feel like anything could just pop out. All right, Tom Sawyer Island. For now, goodbye. I'm sure I'll be back before they officially close this area. I also know a lot of people were complaining about seeing Haunted Mansion from over here in Frontierland. I can kind of see it from those trees. I mean, I'm sure Disney knows what they're doing. They always do, for the most part. I know sight lines are very important, as they should be, but you just have to let Disney do what they're going to do, and that's something that I've just had to accept over the last few years. Once Disney has their mind made up, there's really no changing it. And that's why I praise Universal within Epic Universe, because Universal listens to their guests. I am very curious to see what Disney plans on doing with this little town here in Frontierland. Are they going to retheme it? Which it kind of looks like it's getting a retheme from the concept art. Also, apparently this riverboat landing building is going to stay. Of course, it's going to be rethemed, but this is staying. Passing by the Cinderella wishing well. There's a Disney squirrel right down there. You know, on second thought, I feel like they would have enough water if they took out Rivers of America with this moat around the castle and then the pond over there by Be Our Guest restaurant. I do still feel like they should add another body of water somewhere. I would say within the Cars area, but who knows what they're going to do, because I sure don't. Before I leave the park, I made a stop here inside of the Emporium because I want to purchase this adorable Mickey wreath. These have been a little hard to find, and they have plenty here inside of the Emporium, so I'm gonna take one home. All right, my friends, that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. I'm very curious. I want to hear multiple sides from this whole debacle. Do you agree with it, disagree with it? Do you think they should have done this somewhere else? What the heck are they doing for Villains Land? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, as it really does help out the channel in so many different ways. I love you guys so much. Please remember, it's nice to be nice on YouTube. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.